is up, Green Game? We got another great video today. We got Holden, our new guest. You guys saw that video. He is down at the Green Gate. And we have a great video today. We are making our predictions for the awards in the NFL. MVP, Coach of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and Defensive Player of the Year. This is going to be a great video, and I hope you guys have fun. Let's get into our first award, MVP.
Personally, for MVP, I think Jalen Hurts is going to win. He's on my fantasy team. Did amazing on my fantasy team. Carried my team. He's led his team to the Super Bowl. I mean, he's played like he has came back. Nobody believed in him last year, and now look at him, one of the top players in the league, and is in the Super Bowl.
My pick for MVP is Patrick Mahomes. Now, I think Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback, but I just think what Patrick Mahomes has done this year, he's top in the league in passing yards, he's able to run the ball too, and I think this big game last week in the championship game, I think playing injured and winning against the Bengals, I think that's the biggest accomplishment. That's so big when everyone doubted him, just like Jalen Hurts. Both quarterbacks that have gone through adversity, and I think Patrick Mahomes is going to take it. And I think that he's very well deserved. I am going to start this one. This is Offensive Player of the Year. I think there are so many players that deserve this, but my pick is Justin Jefferson. Just like Holden, I had Justin Jefferson on my fantasy team. He was great this year until the championship game, but I still think he was great this year. He definitely deserves this with a a little over average Kirk Cousins, and I think Justin Jefferson has just played his heart out this year. I think he deserves this title.
For my Offensive Player of the Year, I got to go Devontae Adams. I mean, you've seen what he's done in the past. He's one of the top 3 wide receivers in the game. He did all this stuff with the trash QB. Like, Derek Carr is a horrible QB, and he can still do all this stuff. And think if he had, like, let's say, like, Patrick Mahomes, he would be twice as better.
Our next award is Defensive Player of the Year.
I'm going to start this one off. I think that Nick Bosa deserves this award this year. I mean, he's done great. One of the top defensive players in the league. I mean, when you think of a defensive player, the first player that comes in your mind is Nick Bosa, maybe Micah Parsons, maybe even his brother. He has, like, almost the top of the sack board with almost, like, I don't even know, but he's got a lot of sacks.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Nick Bosa leading his team to the NFC Championship, playing through an injury yesterday. I think he definitely deserves this award. Next award is Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm going to start this one off, and I'm going to throw a little curveball, but maybe you guys might think the same. I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson has had a very good year, and I think he was one of the reasons that the Jets actually stayed in this fight for a pretty long time in the regular season. He was very good. His route running skills are phenomenal, and I think that he's going to be a great receiver for years to come.
I agree with Garrison, but I'm going to have to go with a different player. I'm going to have to go with Kenneth Walker. I think that, I mean, he was an underdog. Nobody thought that he was even going to play, but he did, and he did phenomenal. He started his first couple games with many touchdowns, and he did amazing. He slowed down a little bit, but I still think he deserves the award. I think the best rookie that has played defense this year is Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, he's a D-line with 3 interceptions. Like, you've never heard that. That's history. He's also very good at sacking quarterbacks, so yeah.
I totally agree with that, and I think he's just a beast. He's going to be, years to come, he's probably going to be Defensive Player of the Year at one point, and he's great at housekeeping. Next award is our last award, Coach of the Year. My prediction, I think it's pretty obvious. My prediction is Brian Daboll for Coach of the Year. The Giants head coach, he came in, this Giants team was ranked 31st in the league. This was the worst team in the league. One of the worst teams in the league coming into this year. And he turned them around. He got them into the divisional round of the playoffs. They did get crushed by the Eagles, but the Eagles just had their number this year. I think Brian Daboll made Daniel Jones look like a top 10 quarterback. He made this offense look great. And defense. That defense is awesome too. So I think Brian Daboll is the Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I agree with Garrison. He summed up everything, and there's not much else to say.
Yes. that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will post soon. Love you guys. Love you, Green Game. Green Game out.